Hello everyone. We have started our lesson number 9. Madam rides the bus. In yesterday's class, we learned that finally Valley's dream came true and she was in the bus. When she was in the bus, she was enjoying a lot over there. We also learned that who was Madam here. Actually, Valley was the madam in the lesson. In the bus, conductor called her madam as she was behaving like a mature person, and she also bought a ticket for herself, and she behaved like a grown up and did not think that she was a child. She also refused to take help of anyone and told everyone that she could manage herself. In the bus, she met with an old man who called her a child, but she told him that she was not a child. Then an old woman, she came in the bus, and she also asked from her that whether she was alone in the bus. She told her that she was alone in the bus. Today's explanation, I am going to start from stanza number 3, page number 122. We are knowing that Valley was planning from many days as she was listening the conversation of the people outside, and not only this but also she did many efforts in saving money for her first journey in the bus. It was the dream right for her, and she also saved the money with which she can purchase peppermints, toys and balloons, and to go merry-go-round at the village fair. Means you can say that she resisted her temptation of each and everything, and after so many efforts she was finally saved 60 paisa, which was the bus fare of one side, and in this way she arranged the money for the bus fare. But the next problem was to able to sneak out without anyone noticing, and usually Valley's mother, she used to sleep from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock every afternoon, and Valley used to benefit from this and used to go outside. In this way she managed money and time to go for her ride, or you can say to go for a short trip which she had planned. Now let's talk what was happening in the bus. The bus reached an area which did not have trees. It was a barren land with a few shrubs here and there, and it crossed a small settlement and a shop by the road. As the bus went with very high speed, Valley thought that it would swallow the oncoming vehicles and the pedestrians, but it passed safely by crossing all the problems, all the hurdles, all the vehicles which were coming on the way. And then when the bus was moving, it seemed as if the trees were rushing towards the bus and would stop as soon as the bus reached them. And as the bus crossed them, and it appeared as if the trees were running away from the bus. Then in the next line it is written that suddenly Valley clapped her hands with glee. Glee means happiness. Why she was clapping at that time? Because suddenly a cow came running in the middle of the road right in the front of the bus, and the bus slowed down to give her way and honked repeatedly, and unfortunately it became more terrified and ran in front of the bus. As the driver blew more horns, the cow became wild and kept on running faster and faster, and by seeing the behavior of that cow, the Valley was very much happy and she was clapping by seeing that cow. It was very funny for Valley. She laughed very much until there were tears in her eyes. Now again that conductor, he teased her by telling her that it was enough for the day and she should save some laughter for the next day. And somehow the cow, it went off on the road on its own, and the bus stopped at the level crossing from where the train was visible as a tiny dot. As the train came nearer, it grew larger. The train passed with a huge roar, thus shaking the entire road and the bus along with it. The bus started moving and reached a narrow street. On taking a after taking a turn, it reached on a wider road, and there were big and brightly little shops on the roads and displayed the merchandise for the sale. And Veli, she was very much attracted towards all the lights and the decoration. She was glancing at each and everything very carefully. She was looking at each and everything on each and every shop, because everything was surprising for her. And finally, her journey of the bus to one side was complete, and the bus arrived at its destination. Then in the bus, everybody was expecting that Veli, she would go outside from the bus, and the conductor was also there. She informed her that it was the last stop. But then what did she do? She again gave 30 paisa to the conductor to reach to the village. She expressed that she only wanted to take a bus ride, and upon being asked the vendor nearby, she told him that she was too afraid for that. Conductor, as he was of jolly nature, he was helpful in nature, and he replied that she was not afraid to travel alone in the bus without anyone's help. And then why was she afraid in roaming in the town? Means everybody was expecting that she would deboard from the bus, and she would take a round of the town. She would purchase something from the shop, but she told them that she was getting afraid to coming down from the bus. Then conductor remembered her that she was very much confident when she was in the bus. At this, Veli replied that very confidently that as far as the bus ride was concerned, there was nothing to be afraid of in that. Then, as I told you, that conductor, who was very good in nature, and she asked her if she wished to have a drink at the nearby stall, or if he could bring her a drink if she was afraid to go out from the bus. But Veli told her that she did not have enough money. Then conductor told her that he would purchase it by himself, but at that Veli, she denied. And now both of them waited for a new set of passengers to board, and this time too there were very few passengers in the bus. And in this way, one side journey was completed by Veli very happily. She enjoyed a lot on the way, and the conductor was also over there, who was helpful in nature and very kind towards Veli. Today we have completed paragraph 3, part 3 you can say, up to page number 125.